I'm headed out to try Estonian McDonald's. Because they have some crazy cool looking stuff, so you know I have to do it. It's like 10 p.m., but of course it's still super bright outside. I'm about to go hunt down a scooter because I finally figured out the scooter game and I like it. And I had one parked here, but somebody has taken it since. So let's see if I can go find another one. My favorite way of ordering McDonald's abroad is through these kiosks because you get to see pictures of everything and I can kind of take my time scrolling. One unique item here is the McToast, where they basically flip buns upside down and put meat or cheese between them like a grilled cheese. Also, their toys for their Happy Meals were really cool and I kind of wish I got one. Also, this coffee bar area was intense. They could make espressos. They also had all these beautiful pastries and desserts. There were donuts, pies, macaroons, everything you could possibly want. It was so cool. Of course, I had to get a million different sauces to try, plus the McToast. This was just the basic grilled cheese one. I also got some spicy nuggets, which were pretty good. And I got their little potato wedge fries along with a fried cherry pie. And even though it was about 11 p.m. by this point, I had to try this unique limited edition salted caramel popcorn iced coffee or something like that I definitely spilled while trying to get this video. Whoops. It was pretty good though. I wish I would have opted for trying the actual cherry pie versus the fried cherry pie, but I wasn't mad at it. It just was a little artificial cherry flavored. Now this is where I was the most disappointed, honestly. This is a creme brulee donut, and I love creme brulee and I love donuts, but they use a lot of anise here, which is like licorice flavored, and it's so overpowering to me and I just couldn't even finish it. I was so sad. This is the view literally right outside of the door of the McDonald's. I just absolutely love it here. It's so unique. There's all kind of crazy weird art and it's just such a beautiful little city. I'm obsessed with the scooters. This is so much fun. I wish I would have done it sooner. If I lived in the city, I would totally have one of these. This is so cool. And it's time to go figure out how I'm getting home because I have no idea. It's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. When I got to the airport the next day, I picked up some treats for the crew on the commuting flight home. This was such a unique little airport with some cool features. I wish I would have roamed around a little more, but I decided to go straight to the lounge because I don't pay my annual fee on my credit card for no reason. And I have the link below to my Capital One Venture X card. Definitely recommend if you travel a lot, that way you can get priority pass access. It saves me so much time and money because when I'm at the airport, instead of buying snacks or anything I might need, I can just go into a lounge if they have one and get all the food and drinks that I could possibly want. This one had some really unique stuff. It also had the normal like pastries, pretzels and whatnot, but there was a lot of little sandwiches and other cool things they had. Of course, there was the complimentary beer and wine, which most lounges have. I believe they even had some liquor. I got me a wine, even though it was super early in the morning, and signed their guest book, which was a cool feature. This was my random assortment I had for breakfast / brunch before catching my flight to Frankfurt. Absolutely no trip through Frankfurt Airport is complete without getting one of these hot dogs. I'm not a hot dog person in the US, but I love me a good German hot dog. I put a little of the mayo, the mustard, and those awesome little crunchies they give you. Perfection. No first class back to the States this time, but I did get to take the Lufthansa 747 direct to Houston. And even though I was in a middle seat in the bulkhead, I was still pretty happy to be getting a direct home. And anytime you get to fly on the Queen of the Skies, it is a good day. And just like that, I was back home in Houston taking full advantage of my finally approved global entry. Once again, another perk of the Capital One Venture X card that you need to get, linked down below. And I may be back in Houston, but not for long because I'm going home and immediately heading to Alaska the next day because we have the Alaska State Championships. So come back in the next video to check it out.